it's time. I haven't done a tree video in a while, so I think it's time to do one. I actually haven't really produced a video in quite a while, but I'm on a solo job today. Just a drop and go. This dead thing that's kind of hanging near the driveway. There's no immediate threat to the property or anything like that. It might mess up the fence if the tree decides to fall on its own, because it's got a little backward lean over the driveway. There's no power lines or gas lines or anything like that that I have to be concerned with. Yeah, so pretty cut and dry. So this is it, this sucker right here. You can see it's got a couple leads going off, but overall the tree is very droppable on its own. Got pretty good trunk lean into the woods already. Probably could just stand this up with wedges, but given the fact that the fence is over there, I think it's best if I just put the rigging block on that small tree down there, face cut it, back cut, and just I'll stack wedges or put a wedge in it and then whatever the old Ford F-350. So let me get my gear together and start getting to work on this thing. Okay, first thing I gotta do is get this little tree out the way, because otherwise it's gonna hang that sucker up for sure. And if it doesn't, it's definitely gonna twist it off the cut and do some funky stuff when it wants to fall. And my rigging point's gonna be back there. I'm running new saw I just got. It's a steel MS 462. I rate it 6.8 out of 10. The saw is light. Pulls a 20-inch bar okay. Not as fuel efficient as I would like it to be, but it is nice when I'm blocking big stuff down and I'm in the tree, because the saw is relatively light. I ordered a new set of dogs with it because it did not come with 2 dog setup, which I do not like, especially when I'm making my face cut on bigger trees. But yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, 6.8 out of 10, that's not bad. I'm kind of biased on steels anyway, because I've had bad experience in the past. I've only been running the saw for about 2 weeks, so we'll kind of see where I'm at with it in a month from now if it doesn't blow up. So yeah, I mean, anyway, let's get the ball rolling. Let's cut some stuff down. out the way. Ugh. Let's go get this rigging block and rope set up. Get a throw line in it. I'll leave my helmet on because mosquitoes are already out and about terrorizing people. Got a decent amount of rain the other night and day, and they are out in full vengeance. Nice little deer trail. Look at me. The woods. There's trees. I'll do it. That tree is better though. I'll put on this one. I ain't digging into that stuff. I don't think it's gonna take. No. Stick. Get on this one. I'll show you why there's a long way here in a moment. You always set these up. You always set these up so it puts tension on the knot. So it puts tension on the knot. So it's pulling, I'm pulling this way. Okay. Now, if I were to have it set the other way, watch what happens if you don't put tension on the knot. It can slip on that tree. Now that eventually it'll catch, but having it come off, slip off that much, that's 6 inches of where the tree's supposed to pull. At the tips, that might be giving up 6 foot or more of clearance. So it's very critical, especially when you're working in tight proximities, that you have your knot line directly in the line of where you want that tree to fall, because being off a couple inches on the stump could mean a significant difference in where that tree actually ends up landing. All right, gonna get it in that crotch there. I don't want to get too high because it's pretty brittle up top. Like I said, it already has good trunk lead, and we're going to braid off the backside. The main thing of getting this line on is because of all these leads that are obvious counterweight. So I just want to guarantee where it goes. So I'm going to get it up. It's only about 25-foot throw. Very, very easy. We're going to get it up in there. Then we'll braid the rope through. See if I can get this on the first shot. First shot. Yes! It's always a glorifying feeling. Alright, got on the first shot. I got a clip on me. Actually, probably best if I get another rope tied to it right now. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, got the line set. Good center tension. I'm going to turn the truck around so the front's facing, and then I'll back up to pull the rest down. That way I can see exactly what's going on. I'm actually going to tie it up first and put a little tension on the truck in the tree. Just for, number one, for safekeeping. Number two, I got to get, there's a lot of slack in those branches that I need to get out. So that's the best method to go about it. Get a little cleaned up, get some wedges laid out, turn the truck around and tie it up. Okay, got it rigged up, decent tension, slack out. Gonna make a face cut, back cut, smack a couple wedges, and then I'll pull the rest of this over. I'll probably leave about, if I had to guess, it's gonna need about 3-4 inches of hinge wood just so I can guide it down properly. So let's get her down. Y'all might get crushed by a branch, I'm not gonna lie. This thing's ready. It's ready to go. This thing's ready. Get the saw out the way. Go for a ride. I really want to make sure I give it a pull. I want this stuff to really get out the way. Don't cause any hangers or anything like that. Alright, shall we watch a timber? Perfect. I knew it was going to be close clearing that one little hanger, but gotta know how to read those trees, fellas and gals. Gotta know how to read them. All right. Well, that's a wrap on this one. Go take a look in the hinge wood for a bit before I'm running out of date on this thing. Jiminy crickets. Nice pretty fall. That's about, like I said, it's going to take about 3 inches of hinge wood for every fall, so I'm going to drop those leads for them and